What's up, Pirate Nation, and welcome to yet another edition of Hoist the Colors on your Campus 31 television network. I'm Josh Graham, and on today's show, we'll give you the synopsis of UCF ECU and get you set and ready to go for Marshall this Saturday. Let's go to Saturday's highlights. It was an emotional scene at Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium as it was senior night and the Pirates were hosting the Knights of Central Florida for what was a key conference matchup. UCF won the toss and chose to receive, and on their first possession of the game, drove 70 yards and had the drive capped off with a 3-yard touchdown connection between Jeff Godfrey and Adam Nisley to make it 7-0 Knights. It looked like UCF was going to get some more points when a Godfrey pass to flex off a UCF receiver and into the hands of ECU senior safety Bradley Jacobs. Following the pick, the Pirates drove 68 yards and tied the game at 7s when Dominique Davis found Justin Jones from 9 yards out. Following a UCF 3-and-out, ECU went on yet another drive that ended with an excellent concentration play by Justin Hardy, reeling in the ball in the end zone for a 7-yard touchdown that put the Pirates up 17-7. UCF would respond with a new quarterback under center in Blake Bortles. On the ensuing drive, Bortles marched the Knights down the field and found wide receiver Josh Reese from 2 yards out to cut into the ECU lead at 17-14. UCF would tack on a field goal in the final seconds of the first half to tie the game at 17s going into recess. The Pirates learned at halftime that both Danny Webster and Lance Lewis had sustained knee injuries and would not return to the game. With the receivers on the shelf, Reese Wiggins stepped up and catches a pass across the middle, and he is gone. 84-yard catch and run from the sophomore to put ECU back on top, 24-17. On the next UCF drive, it looked like the Knights were going to draw even when Jeff Godfrey found Quincy McDuffie in the flat, who then tight-roped the sideline toward the end zone. The original call on the field was a touchdown, but after further review, the score was negated and the ball was placed at the 2-yard line. Then 4 plays later, it was Damon Magazoo coming up big, denying Randall Hall the end zone from only a few inches out, and the Knights turned over the ball on downs. After the enormous goal line stand, it was the UCF defense making a play when Dominique Davis had his pass tipped up in the air and then picked by Lyle Dankenbring, who then ran the ball back to the ECU 4-yard line. On the following play, the Knights cashed in on the turnover with the Latavius Murray touchdown run to tie the game at 24 going into the fourth quarter. And in the game's final quarter, the Pirates went to work and retook the lead when Dominique Davis connected with Reese Wiggins again for the second time, this time from 10 yards out, to make it 31-24 Pirates. Following a UCF 3-and-out, ECU got it back trying to run the clock out when disaster struck. Zico Pursuit put the ball on the ground, and UCF's Brandon Alexander recovered. Then on the following play, the Knights took no time in getting back on even terms with a 19-yard touchdown pass from Blake Bortles to J.J. Wharton. Despite the crucial error, the Pirates did not get discouraged and responded in a big way. With just over 2 minutes left in the game, it was Torrance Hunt finding a gaping hole and breaking away for a 56-yard score to make it 38-31 Pirates. ECU was not out of the woods yet, though. Following a 72-yard kickoff return and a face mask penalty added to the end of the run, the Knights were in business in the ECU red zone. But just as the defense has done in multiple situations throughout the year, they made the big play when it counted. On 4th down, Blake Bortles tries for the end zone, and Damon Magazoo jumps in front of it to preserve the victory for the Pirates and keep their bowl hopes alive. The final score from Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium was ECU 38, UCF 31. Dominique Davis finished the game 19 for 31 for 203 yards and 4 touchdowns while also rushing for 63 yards to help improve the Pirates' conference record to 4-3 while going 5-6 overall. Next week, ECU will be taking their show on the road to Marshall with bowl eligibility on the line. Last week, the Thundering Herd had to come from behind on the road at Memphis to win 23-22. The club is led by freshman quarterback Rakeem Cato and sophomore tailback Tron Martinez, while being coached by former NC State assistant coach Doc Holliday. The game will be broadcast live from Joan C. Edwards Stadium at 3:30 on the CBS family of networks. It's a win-or-go-home game for both the Pirates and the Herd, and it's definitely shaping up to be a good one. So from all of us here at Campus 31, I'm Josh Graham, and you've just watched Hoist the Colors.